welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the sixth-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. He's got to check that box of playoff wins. That's not easy to do in this AFC. That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
They send a man in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Keenan Allen. A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Quarterback never stared down the receiver, but he kept his eyes downfield until he found that open window as that crossing route finds and beats zone coverage.
Herbert on 1st down. Get some space around midfield. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They toss left side to Harris. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
39-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Short pass caught by his tight end. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that you have. He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another give here to Genty. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. They already hold an early advantage here on the road, so looking for another touchdown to take full control of this game. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
The tackle by
that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
They've got first down from the 31. Staying on the ground with Harris. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Taken down back at
You know why
the
baseball
34-yard
coaches are
line.
called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they take him down right along the 30.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it, expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. On the left hash, this is from 47. Dicker connects there. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking to throw, Smith. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Looking Myers, and he's got it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers are also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
Counter give to Jency. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Smith. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They send the tight end in motion left. Hit behind the line and the ball is loose. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
This is one of those times, Kate, where I got to put my glasses on up in the booth and realize the line between receiver and tight end is so easily blurred. Why? Because this guy can run. He showed it before the catch with a great route, and he showed it even more so with the yards after catch.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Second and 3 now. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Harris gets it on the counter. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And they were close, but he gets it away, and this is well struck. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, the ref showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. Fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Smith in the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
10 more yards.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders at a deficit. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Complete to Trey Tucker. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Genty from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Focus, boys. Focus. Let's go.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Now Smith. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd.
4 yards.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Chargers' 14-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Smith. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And this one doesn't go far. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And again, it's Smith. Flush out now to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Geno Smith with a touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 7.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Second down.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw. It's caught. This is McConkey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. On first down, Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to Genty. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They give up the guns. It's Genty. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought to the ground by Davante Jackson.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion. Smith on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. Takes out a one-stop. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Cut out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Brings up third down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Searches from the pocket. That's taken in by Tucker. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Brings up second.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now. Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 30-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Harris once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. I'm trying to run it with Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Harris, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They give to Harris from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Raiders' 46-yard line.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Fits it through the middle. Running in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. And they'll continue adding to their lead. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
This is Gentile on 2nd. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Smith. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Chargers 17, Raiders 14.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. To the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to get it with the option here. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They go play action. Here's Smith. They left him wide open. It's complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun give here to Geno. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, another target there for one of the busiest members of this offense, but this one nearly ended in disaster.
Yeah, kind of become a victim of his own success, right? They're keying on him extensively now, knowing that ball could be headed his way, and that time it should have been a takeaway.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. Possession switching back to the L.A. offense as they head out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. He'll start with a give to Harris. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. A give left side. Here's Harris. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an L.A. 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers only up by a few. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running behind center with Harris. Escapes a defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
16 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
You're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. J.K. Scott will kick it away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And 11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Setting up to pass. Space pass to 35. And finally, they're able to save this play from getting any more yards.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
To Trey Tucker. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.